Hello everybody, welcome to another daily vlog. It's Jess here with Bless Jess. I have my little buddy back here, my helper. Welcome to another video.
Guys, I got Powerade.
Yeah, Grammy left us
0%. 0 calories.
Grammy had some, when they were visiting, sugar. She had some 0 Powerades and Lucy has fallen in love with the blue ones. Anyway, welcome to the vlog. Today is Sunday afternoon, so this is going to be like a spend the afternoon with me. We went to church this morning, and then after church, we went and got some fried chicken at the deli. Came home and had fried chicken. Was it good?
Yeah, I got good.
She's eating some cookie crisp for a snack. We ate the fried chicken. I got some like really easy sides that we just had to heat up, like mac and cheese and mashed potatoes.
And I got
chips. And I forgot how much the kids love just plain like fried chicken. Did you love it? Lucy loves it. She had 3 servings of chicken. And then we put Mark down for a nap at like 1, and I laid on the couch and I like passed out for like 2 hours. So that was really, really nice. But now it is close to 4 and I've got to get to the store.
Because we need my cereal bars. We need
lots of stuff. We need milk.
And today we just ran out of my chewy bars.
We ran out of chewy bars. That's just a travesty. We've ran out of lots of ketchup. I mean, just all kinds of like staple things. So we're gonna go to Aldi and get most of the groceries, but there's a couple of things I have to get at Kroger because like Kroger doesn't have. Yeah, we're going to go to Goodwill, but Kroger doesn't have, like, David's drinks that he likes. I mean, Aldi. Aldi doesn't have David's drinks that he likes. They don't always have everything I need. So I've got a list here. Whatever we don't get at Aldi, we'll get at Kroger. But first, before we do anything, we're going to go to Goodwill because I'm still trying to find Mark some winter clothes. And I just keep checking Goodwill.
I need to get some books for me.
You know, we like to look at their books. We also she could probably use a couple more like long sleeve shirts. And eventually, if we don't find them at Goodwill in the next few weeks, I'll just have to go and buy some. I know Target has good sales sometimes, Old Navy, Children's Place, and we're going to be in Alabama in a couple weeks. So they should have like really good, they have good selection shopping there. But, while we can look at Goodwill and it's still mild out, I've been checking Goodwill once or twice a week. I'm also on the hunt for our Halloween costumes. Don't tell them what it is. It's a big secret. So you guys,
but I'm really excited for it.
We've already got Mark's, but I'm trying to piece together.
A secret.
Don't tell them.
Just one.
They'll guess it. They'll guess it. No hints.
No.
Because you'll be too obvious. Everybody will guess it. Okay, well, we will tell them this. The theme, I'm sorry for
it's superheroes.
Okay, the theme for the year is superheroes. So everybody's going to...
all know that we did the Incredibles last year, so you know it's not that.
We should have not done the Incredibles last year because that would have been a perfect one to do for superheroes. But last year, the theme was...
5 people /
What was the theme last year? Pixar movies. Yeah. So, anyway... We could do the Incredibles again, but we don't want to.
It's not going to be fun.
So, it's superheroes. Anyway, so I'm trying to, like, piece some outfits together so we don't have to, like, buy brand new, Halloween costumes you don't wear very often. So, it's not like we would reuse the pieces of clothes we need. So, anyway, we're going to check all the Goodwills that we can. There's only, like, one Goodwill here. No more hints.
It has 5 people on it.
Okay.
That's the hint.
No more hints. And anyway, when I go to Alabama, I'm going to be checking the Goodwill around there. Anyway, so we're headed out. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. You guys come spend the afternoon with us. She's got her Powerade and her Cookie Crisp, and I'm drinking some iced coffee. So,
0 sugar, not regular.
Powerade, 0 sugar. That's right. All right, you guys. So we shopped. I didn't get any clips of us shopping. We went to Goodwill. Layla's drinking water in here. That's why that slurping noise is happening. We went to Goodwill. Found nothing. I'm going to keep checking there. And Goodwill used to have, like, every day they would have these specials where, like, a certain color of the tag on the clothes would be, like, half off. They would have different sales. And, like, Sundays would have 99-cent all the black tags were 99¢. I don't know what happened to those deals. They don't ever do that anymore. And that's just like in the last few months that's changed, and their prices are so ridiculously expensive. Even like worn out clothes is so highly priced. I have heard there's a few other consignment shops in my area, like especially for kids. So I may have to check that out, but Goodwill is so conveniently located and they have really good hours, but it has just been so hard to find anything there. Came home, well, we went to Goodwill and then we went to Kroger to get a couple things, and then we went to Aldi. Came home, put all of it away. Actually, the video already should be up where you got to see our haul. I felt like we got a lot of stuff for our money. I spent like $121 at Aldi, but I got so much food. All kinds of stuff, like stocked up the pantry, got extras of stuff so we don't run out. Here comes Mark. You want some juice? Can you tell Daddy?
Yes.
Okay. Got him some apple juice. There is a fly in here. This drives me crazy. Anyway, we got so much food at Aldi. Didn't get a lot of like meat, so that probably helped with the total, but tons of stuff for the pantry, tons of stuff for dinner, lots and lots of produce. And it was really good because I feel like lately, like I've been getting stuff from Aldi and I'm like, I don't know if this is really like saving us a lot of money. Came home, put all that away, and it's now like after 7 o'clock. So the day goes by really fast. We had a really good day at church this morning. I posted, like, I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, but I posted this on Facebook and I just thought I'd do a longer version here. But Nate is 10, my oldest with autism, and church has been hard for us just because there's lots of stimulation and, you have to sit kind of quietly. We've tried different things with him. We've tried me going into children's church with him, and we've tried him going into the adult service with us. He's right at the age that he could go either way. I think children's church stops at 5th grade, so he only has one more year of that because he's in 5th grade right now. So once you go to 6th grade, you move up to youth or adult service. But I've found that he usually does better in the adult service just because the kids service is really loud and, upbeat and lots of noises and stuff. So I've been taking him into the adult service with us, and it's sometimes discouraging because we don't usually last the whole service. Usually he makes it through worship and then sometimes part of the message. And then once he gets antsy, I just take him out. We have a nice gym area where he can kind of run and get some space after he's been, kind of cooped tight for about usually it's a good Sunday if we can make it an hour in kids church. I mean, that's really great. And, my husband is on staff at the church, and sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough. Like, I wish I was able to be more involved, or, there's certain church events that we don't get to go to because, Nate just can't handle it, or we have to leave early, or I have to step out of service all the time. And I have felt guilty in the past about that. Like, I wish I could be more involved, or maybe I should try to do more. And, I just feel like God really has been speaking to me lately that I'm exactly where I need to be. And, Nate and my other 2 kids, obviously, they are my priority, and they are they're my mission. They're my God-given role is to be their mom, and I'm exactly where I need to be. And, it's hard because it's a different season for me. When Nate was younger, we've been in ministry all of our marriage. And when he was younger, I would say 5 or 6 and under, it was easy for me to drop him off in kids' church because it was just a different, like, I could put him in a class with other 4 and 5-year-olds, and it wasn't as noticeable that he was a lot different. But now it's way more noticeable that he has special needs, and I can't just drop him off anywhere. He tries to run out. He gets way more overstimulated. So, it's the stage of my life that I'm at. And like I said, I have spent many years, especially the last few years, kind of feeling guilty that I'm not doing enough, or I should be doing more, or maybe people, I always go the route of, wondering if people think that, we don't want to be here, or we don't want to be involved, or, but that's not true. It's just the season of life that we're in. And so, some Sundays I think, like, why did I even come? Because we have to step out like immediately and we're sitting in another room. But I do think that me making the effort to be there is so important, and God meets us where we are in the moment we are. And everyone is always so supportive of us. Nate has everybody, like, everybody knows Nate's name, and he has everybody like wrapped around his little finger. They all love him. And yeah, like, I don't know. I felt really blessed today to finally go, you know what, like, this is what I'm meant to do right now, is be here for Nate. And, maybe in the future things will change or we'll tweak things, but for right now, that he needs me. And I don't know if any of you guys can relate to that. If you have special needs kids and you're in the thick of it, or just little toddlers, and it feels like, like, is this really what you've called me to do? Like, washing dishes, changing diapers, and having spit up on you, all of that. Sometimes it feels like, is this really my life? Is this what God has called me to do? But he has. Like, if he's put you in this place, like, this is the best and most important job you'll ever do. And I remember when David was being credentialed with our denomination, basically becoming ordained, and they were supposed to have, like, we were supposed to go together because they wanted to interview me too. And my kids were in school and I couldn't go. Because it was, like, not in the same town we lived in. We'd have to travel, and I would have to pick them up and stuff. And just the timing didn't work out, so they called me. And I remember feeling so guilty that I wasn't there with David. And I remember feeling so guilty that maybe, like, I wasn't doing enough to support him. And the people that were interviewing him were so nice, and they said, don't ever let the enemy make you feel like you're not doing the most important thing, because you are doing the most important thing right now. And sometimes it's not very glamorous. Sometimes it feels like you're not doing enough, but you are doing enough. So I'm sending all the love. If you're in a similar situation, maybe you're taking care of an elderly parent, maybe you're sick yourself and you just feel like you're not doing enough, do what you can. Take care of the people God's placed in your life. And I do think it's important to make the effort, if you can, to get into a church and have that community. And I just feel like every minute that I get to be in church, God multiplies in my heart. Some days I get to hear 10 minutes of a sermon, but the good thing is we have, it online, and we can listen to the podcast of it and stuff. And so I get to still hear it. But God meets us where we are. He can speak to us while our kids are running around in a gym, or during nap time, or during dishes, so he's so faithful. But anyway, that's my little pep talk. I need to edit a video really, really badly and get that up for y'all so you have something to watch tomorrow. We're going to get the kids down and just chill for a little while. I really enjoyed my nap today. It was super needed. We haven't done anything exciting this weekend. I didn't even vlog yesterday. I was going to, but we did nothing. I ended up cutting the grass. That's all I got done all day. Like, we just hung out, we relaxed. Nate was up at 3:45 a.m. on Saturday morning, so it was kind of a really long day for us. But it was just one of those days. Y'all know he does not require as much sleep as I do. So sometimes he just randomly wakes up at the crack of dawn or before. So we just really spent a lot of time just hanging out and playing and cuddling and watching TV. So anyway, that is going to be it for today's video. I don't think it's very long, but I wanted to post something for you guys and just encourage you that mom life is not always glamorous. It's not always what you see other people posting on Instagram. It's not always, like, we always post the highlights on Instagram, we always post the highlights on Facebook, and I get it. But everybody is fighting a battle that you don't see, and everybody has their stuff, and where you are now is important. Even as my kids are screaming in there, running around and screaming, I wouldn't change it for anything. I know a lot of you tell me you're going to miss the season, and I'm trying to, like, just soak up every season, because one day our kids are going to be grown and they're going to be in a whole different season. So really enjoy the time we have, and not wish it away. I love you guys so much. If you like the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Subscribe if you're new. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
It was a Thursday night when I first saw you. Those green eyes caught me. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a Friday night when I first kissed you.